I'm Cromer Turner, owner of Cromer's Peanuts here in Columbia, South Carolina. Today I'd like to talk with you about our slogan, Guaranteed Worst in Town. My grandfather, Julian Cromer, was a farmer selling his fruits and vegetables on the farmer's market many years ago in 1935. After a while, he decided that instead of selling his fruits and vegetables, he wanted to go into selling just his peanuts, boiled and roasted peanuts. At that time, part of Assembly Street, here in Columbia again, was put under sheds. And my grandfather just insisted that those peanuts, whether they were boiled or roasted, be fresh every day. Well, there happened to be another vendor down on the market who, realizing that my grandfather was probably doing a pretty good job, said all day long he'd call out to his customers, "Don't buy Cromer's peanuts, they're no good." So my grandfather decided if the other vendors' peanuts were excellent, then his must be the worst. So he tore off a piece of cardboard from a box and he wrote on it, "Worst in Town," and he put it in his bin of peanuts. A few weeks later, he guaranteed them to be the worst in town. Well, at this time, people walking along the market wanted to know what the worst in town were all about. And of course, they stopped by, they tasted them, and they realized that they were actually the best. My grandfather lived until 1970. At that time, he had been in business since 1935, selling the worst in town. We still sell the worst in town. We love when we have school groups come into our business to tell them about our slogan, about our business. And I always ask the children, what do you think the worst in town really means? And of course, they always shout out, the best, the best. Well, we know that they're the best, but we have a lot of fun with our slogan. There are a number of signs in our business that say, guaranteed worst in town. If you find a good peanut in your bag, return it, our mistake. Too many peanuts in your bag, well, obviously we've made a mistake there. We don't want you to overfill on our peanuts. But I have a favorite story about my grandfather that I really love to tell. And that is one day a salesman came in his store and said, "You know, this guaranteed worst in town slogan on the front of your business is never going to fly." Well, imagine to his amazement that my grandfather told him at that time we had already been in business 25 years. So here we are celebrating our 80th anniversary, still selling the guaranteed worst in town.
Walk right in.